Okay, so I was asked to give this talk about Chintai and describe it in 10 words or less. So we went with high performance, feeless, community-owned token leasing platform. So what is the problem? We all know that if you want to run a dApp on the EOS network at the minute, then you need to stake EOS tokens in order to get access to the CPU and bandwidth. If you're a very good dApp developer and you develop something which becomes super famous and requires lots of CPU and bandwidth, then it'll be prohibitively expensive for you to actually buy the EOS tokens yourself in order to stake them to yourself. And okay, at the moment the price is quite low, but hopefully in the future it skyrockets a bit, and then it will become even more of a problem for the people who actually want to be dApp developers. The solution, however, is built into the system already. So you can delegate your EOS tokens from one account to another. If I want to, I could delegate 100 EOS tokens to another dApp developer so that he has access to CPU and bandwidth, which he needs. And this leads to a natural opportunity to set up an exchange for leasing tokens. So with the solution, a dApp developer gets the CPU and bandwidth that he needs. And if you happen to own EOS tokens, then you can make a bit of a profit on them. And given that this is a community-owned project, there are no fees. Chintai doesn't make any money from this. It's sponsored by block producers, and that's how they pay for running costs. So how does the minimum viable product work? You can see here a screenshot from our website. It's still under development. But the minimum viable product will work like this. You can place either a stake order or a lease order. A stake order is when you have the EOS tokens and you want to lend them to someone else. And the lease order is when you need EOS tokens to run your dApp. When you make your order, you say how much interest you want to receive or willing to pay, and how long you want the lease to last for. And then that's it. You submit the order. If there's a matching order from the other side, then they're matched up, and the transaction is made. So I could say, for example, I want to lease 100 EOS tokens at 5% interest rate. I have no idea if that's reasonable or not, for 3 weeks. And if that order is matched by someone who wants to lease tokens and is willing to pay 5%, then I will immediately get 5 EOS, and the 100 EOS that I lended out will be locked into this leaser's CPU and bandwidth for the following 3 weeks, and then it will be returned to me automatically. So we're already way into development. We plan to actually release next Tuesday on the 21st of August, but that would only be the MVP. In addition to that, we'll be adding new features on a regular basis. So we will very shortly after that be adding in the ability to vote for VPs and to collect airdrops, because your tokens will be residing in the Chintai account. Any airdrops that would happen would go to us, but we will make a mechanism so that we can then pass those on to you, or you can collect them from us as you want to. In addition to that, advanced order types will be added later, such as market orders and stop limit orders and so on. And RAM trading, support for other EOS chains. These are all possibilities. We have other ideas as well. As I said, as a community project, if you have ideas, by all means get in touch with us, let us know. We're interested in hearing what you have to say, and then we can add whatever functionality makes sense. To quickly describe the team, we have David Packham and Charles Holtzkamp. They're both EOS 42 block producers. David Packham is in charge of overall quality, and Charles is helping us with the security side of things. David Kalin is the other managing director, the other big boss with David Packham. He's in charge of the PR side of things. I'm developing the smart contracts on the back end. Andrew is doing the beautiful front end that you saw on the screenshot. And Michael Fletcher is the smart contract architect. He's the sort of glue that holds the development team together and is integrating the front end with the back end for us. In addition, we have our 3 advisors, NS James, Ash and Steve Floyd from EOS Tribe. A quick thank you to our sponsors, who are the following block producers, who've all pledged to support us. And if you are interested in more information, by all means, you can talk to me directly on Telegram or join our Telegram group. It's all written here. We have our website as well. And what we really want is to see you on the platform, get some liquidity in there, and see what happens.